everybody, what is up? I've got a brand new music video reaction coming at you today, and this time it is for I'm Different by SUHYUN. This is a brand new sort of collab subunit on the YG label, and I have been following Lee Hi since her debut. I thought she had a really strong voice, but maybe just wasn't quite ready to debut in terms of like stage presence and confidence, but at the same time I definitely saw potential in her. So now we've got her in this collab group. It's a different setting. She's had a lot more time to gain experience and confidence, so it should be really interesting. Let's check it out.
Good girl. Woo. Come on, baby. 잠깐만 소리 좀 내고 어서 들어와 내 월화수목금토일 보여줄게 신세계.
Got that vintagey kind of sound again. It seems to be what she likes. And it does suit her vocal style really well. Seems to be a real lack of auto-tune on this. And I'm not talking about like affected auto-tune, I'm talking about just corrective auto-tune. Doesn't sound like they've used much of it at all. It's a cool rap by Bobby. And that's it. That was a fun little track. I actually really enjoyed that. And I know that YG doesn't just do one kind of sound. They do a lot of hip-hop, but that's not the only thing they do. But at the same time, I thought this track sounded quite a bit different than most of their other music in terms of production and writing. So that was a cool change of pace. The style really suits both of the singers, and I thought they did a really good job. Production-wise, the vocals were extremely raw and minimally processed, which I think they did on purpose to match the sort of vintagey vibe. So the vocals were pretty upfront, so to speak, very dry, minimal effects. I noticed there were a lot of little notes that were slightly out of tune, and I don't mean notes that were sung incorrectly. I'm talking about like little stylistic things where they've started a note a little flat and pulled it sharp, or they've hit a note very slightly sharp to make it sort of stand out, and then they've come down to the pitch And it's the type of thing you hear really great singers do live, but in the studio usually it's corrected away using a little bit of auto-tune. So it's cool that they left these vocals a little bit more unprocessed and raw. It might sound a little strange at first because we are so used to hearing, perfected auto-tune vocals, but I'm glad they took a little bit different turn and left it like it was. So let's jump back in and check this out. There's definitely some stuff I want to talk about, and I'll try to analyze everything that sticks out to me. So here we go. Right off the bat, you can tell that it's going to be kind of vintage sounding. Got that sort of Duffy vibe. A little bit 60s sounding, but I dig that. That's cool. I think both of them, but especially Lehigh, the vocals sound a lot more mature and developed as opposed to her debut. So I see a lot of progress and growth in her musicianship, and that's really cool. I really like this part. Got a great groove to it. Here the notes are a little bit out of tune. Just a little bit. We're not used to hearing that in a pop song unless it's a live performance. So it's cool that they left it like that. That's kind of, again, with the old school vibe. That's how the old school singers before auto-tune would have done it. The track is very sparse too. It's definitely letting their vocals shine through. And listen to the dynamics here in the voice. It gets very quiet. And then back to full power. Well, not full power, but you know what I mean. And I like the music video too. It's definitely clever, it's funny. It sounds, I can't really tell what's going on here. It sounds like there's fake brass, but then in other parts it sounds like it's real. So maybe it's a combination of both, where they used some sampled brass and then layered it with some session horns that they actually brought in. I'm not sure. But I like the fact that it's there. It's well done. Really good bridge. I like this breakdown. It gives the song more movement. It takes it somewhere. Also like the way they put the rap in. They didn't just sort of stop the song and say, okay, rap time. They actually wrote it into the song in a logical way where it really fit and it flowed well. And it wasn't overly long either. It's just like a little feature spot, and then they go back to the song. So that was very well done. I like that. And I mean, got a lot of that sort of bari sax kind of sound. I'm always a sucker for that kind of thing. I'm a huge fan of like Tower of Power with that amazing bari sax player, so I like hearing that in modern music too. And then it's over. I mean, it's not an overly long song. It's quick, it's fun, it's to the point, and I think they did a really great job finding a track that fits the singers extremely well. That just shows really great production when you're finding songs that fit the artists and fit their voices, because it doesn't matter how cool a song is, if it doesn't fit the person who's singing it, you're not doing them any favors. So this is a great example of finding a track that fit the singers very, very well, and it allows them to knock it out of the park easily. They don't have to overcome any stylistic obstacles because it's already something that's along the lines of what they're going to sound good on. So anyway, I am very impressed with Lehigh. I think she has made leaps and bounds of improvement over her debut. She looks a lot more comfortable. Her voice sounds a lot more comfortable and mature. It seems like she's gotten quite a bit better since her debut, and that's something I always like to see with artists. I really like to see when artists keep getting better and better and better, even if it's not by a lot. As long as they're not staying the same or getting worse, that shows that they're putting in the time, they're putting in the effort, and they're improving themselves and really dedicating themselves to their craft. So great job, Lehigh, and great job to this new subunit. I really enjoy them, and I will be following their music in the future. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed this reaction/review. Please like, comment, subscribe, share on forums, share on Facebook, share on Twitter. All that stuff really helps us out. My Twitter name is @MRJGuitar. Come say hi to me over there, and I'll see you guys next time.